welcome to episode 15, I think, of Plot Hunters. Glad everything went nice and smooth today. Let's see, announcements. We have our subscriber tributes. If you're a subscriber, you can offer a tribute once per session for any player of your choice. Also, we have cheers. You can cheers to give them healing potions. And the menu is right there on the screen and down below in the Twitch chat. Next week, we will not have an episode because I will be at D&D Live. I posted on my Twitter my schedule. Basically, I'm going to be playing, DMing the Cocktail Crew, which is our makeshift name for a group of just random podcasters that were all just kind of left over. We kind of got together for this, and we'll be playing at 4 p.m. on Sunday at the D&D Live 2 channel. So if you go to twitch.tv/D&D Live 2, because there's like 4 different D&D Live channels playing, including the regular D&D channel, which will have like the main stage. So there's a whole bunch of stuff happening this year for this event. There's a bunch of different groups playing, so check them out. We have no Ashley today, so sad face, but someone will have to Jaeger cruise. Let's see what all happened last week.
So much.
Let's see, I think.
Oh, also, look at these pretty ass dice that I got from Unicorn Dice.
Ooh, shiny.
So pretty. Anyway.
Very nice. So that's what, like 537 dice now? Something like that.
What's 24 times 7? 154.
Oh.
Plus like 3 strays, so 157.
So last week, you guys decided to go after, see if you could try and find the Nimblewright that was responsible for blowing up the alley next to your house.
Friend.
Yes. So you managed to go to the House of Inspired Hands, which is the Temple de Gond, where you met Valletta, a dragonborn who was responsible for creating them, and she gave you a Nimblewright detector, which was like a weird little thing that made like a whirring sound if it got close to it, and offered you a reward of 500 gold plus one of her 3 inventions of your choice if you returned the Nimblewright, either alive or destroyed, whatever. Yeah. So you guys went around the city and managed to track it down.
Using the dildo.
Oh God. Track it down to the Grollan Manor, which Grollans were one of the houses that were involved with the Cassalanters. And you guys infiltrated the manor and discovered that someone else was already there. They apparently were broken into by some of the Zentarum. Yes. The Z's. So this is Zentarum. So you fought a couple of those guys. You did find the remains of the Nimblewright in the stables. And the stone was not on it. So the stone was gone. But I think, Varen, you went and chased after the flying creature that basically you suspected had the stone and taken it from the manor. So she went galloping over rooftops and flipping over rooftops to try and chase down this flying creature, and it made its way back to Cassalanter Manor. So you went ahead of everybody else. Everybody else grabbed some horses, ran after you, and you chased it down into the manor itself and into the maze, the hedge maze beyond, and faced the creature itself, which turned out to be a what the hell was it? It was a bone devil.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a very nasty bone devil.
Sure
and yeah, that was Varen one-on-one against the bone devil. That was fun.
Round 1. Because like I had no idea how much it could do until it hit me like 3 rounds later, and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go.
Yes. And you managed to get as far as the wall before it knocked you unconscious.
Yep.
Fortunately, your friends weren't far behind, and they managed to rescue you. Which were you still unconscious by the end of it, or did they heal you?
No, she wasn't conscious.
I was at 1 death save so far. One success, but still 1 death save.
Yeah. Not fun. But yeah, you guys managed to get her back over the wall, and I think that's pretty much where we ended it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you guys were still technically over the wall.
Yeah.
So, roll initiative, because the Bone Devil can fly. And let me get the stats for this thing.
Natural
That's not
20.
Hang on one second, let me grab my actual...
21.
initiative sheets here. So we're basically picking up. Where was?
Also, I will likely have to pause for a moment to get my food when it comes, but
That is fine.
Just heads up.
Okay. Okay, I think this was the. Okay, this is the Bone Devil. So. Okay, so Mira got the nat 20.
Yeah, 20. So 23.
Okay, and Alina.
I got 21.
Thank you.
21.
Thank you so much for the.
Cruz got a 16. Varen got a 27.
All right.
I appreciate the tribute.
Mira's gonna need it.
I'm gonna need it.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll for the Bone Devil. Put on some music. I don't have a map of this area, so just you're in an alley fighting a Bone Devil.
Oh god. I am terrified. Just terrified.
All right.
Why shouldn't I? Sure should.
Oh, I need to bring up the Bone Devil stats, don't I? I need those. Kind of important. Alright.
The stats is 1 hit point.
You wish. You
that'd be nice.
wish.
Very nice.
Hello, Jason.
That was a crap roll. Well, you're lucky because it's going last.
Good. Thank you so much. We rolled pretty
All right.
well.
So you guys have just made it over the wall. You are standing in the alley. What are you doing? Varen's up first.
I'm gonna roll death
death
save.
Yes, that's right.
I'm not gonna use the die that hates me.
Probably a good idea.
That's another success.
Very nice.
And that
All
is
right.
it.
Next up, Mira.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use what is it? Let me find that racial ability because like wake up! Yeah, Mira's gonna go up to like Varen and go ahead and like use healing hands to give
Very
Varen like
nice.
8 hit points back because
Oh, thank you.
Yay, Varen is back conscious.
Good
All
shit.
right.
Not bad.
and then that was an action. And then I'm just gonna run.
Okay, you're just gonna use your full speed to run down the alley.
Yes.
Okay. Next up is, and your speed's 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alina.
I'm gonna put Varen on the horse because we have horses.
Oh yeah.
So I'll put it on the horse, and if Mira decides to get on the horse, that's different. And I'm going to tell Varen to go. Just go. And I'm gonna try to hold off this devil. So I'm gonna hit it. I think I'm raging.
It's not to you yet. It's on the other side of the wall right now.
Oh, then I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. Next up is Cruz.
Cruz, I believe, is he just failed to climb up the wall. IIRC. He's going to ready his action to attack the Bone Devil if it comes within reach.
Okay. So Cruz and Alina are ready. All right. Next up is the Bone Devil, which will take to the sky and use its full speed to go over the wall, and is going to attack whoever is closest to it, which, let's see, we will just do, I'm assuming that Alina and Cruz are both equal distance, so it will attack Alina. And that will be, it's going to strike with its stinger.
Okay.
That was a shit roll. That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right, then twice with its claws. That, oh my god, I'm rolling like crap. Oh my god, that was a nat 2 and a 9 plus 8 is 17.
17 just hits.
Ah, okay. So, with one claw, it will hit you for 9 points of slashing damage.
Reduced to 4.
Are you raging?
Yeah, 'cause I was raging last episode.
Okay.
Can I use my action? That I was
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you guys can actually attack because it has reached you.
That doesn't hit. That rolled a 2.
No. And Cruz, go ahead and make an attack for Cruz since he was readying an action. Jen.
Oh, sorry. My bad. But it doesn't hit. Sure doesn't hit.
Okay. Both misses. Oh, we got another tribute. Varen gets a greater healing potion.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Drink it up.
And it is Varen's turn, so you are conscious now.
All right, I sure am conscious. I'm just gonna guzzle that healing potion. That I just got.
Very nice. Thank you, Jason.
Someone remind me, is it 44 plus 4?
I think so.
It's on the screen. It's a greater healing potion. Yep.
It sure is 44 plus 4. Oh, you're amazing. All right. Is that a bonus or an action?
It's a bonus.
Okay. All right. 1.
It's so hot in this room. It's actually reached like 80 degrees here in Seattle, which is weird.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
But-
it's cold here.
Global warming, y'all.
Oh.
I sure do regain 15 hit points. Woo!
Nice. Very nice.
Hang tight. Now a quick question. The icon of Ravenloft. It says it has 2 charges. Is that permanently 2 charges or 2 charges per long rest?
Ooh, good
'Cause
question.
it doesn't say. It says like this property can't be used again until the next dawn, but like
I will say it has 2 charges until it's recharged every dawn.
okay. Can I use it?
Sure, let me remind myself what it does. Hang on 1 second.
While holding the icon, you can take an action to. I'm gonna do Cure Wounds basically on myself.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you have it.
Good shit. I'm going to take it and cast Cure Wounds on myself, and heal 3d8 plus 3,
Nice.
Nice.
so I don't die. Oh shit, that was so good. That was a 6, 7, and 8. 15, 18, 24. Okay. All right. That's my entire fucking turn. I am going to get off the horse because I don't need it.
Okay.
Sorry, I love you.
That's
good now.
fine.
Next up is Mira, who is 30 feet away. You just ran, and then you turn around and see that nobody's running with you.
We're fighting this?
Yeah.
This thing is gonna chase us down.
I mean, yeah, but...
Better that we face it here now and kill it rather than dragging it everywhere all over the fucking city.
I'm more worried about people coming out, aka what's the Cassalanters.
That suck, but you know, we can outrun them. We can't outrun this thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so gonna just go ahead and head on back and
She just saunters back, like, all right, here we go.
And what is now? I'm wondering if I can use. How far is the Bone Devil by any chance?
You can reach him with your full movement speed.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast like Toll of the Dead on it, and it has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14.
And it sure has taken
Okay.
damage.
Wisdom saving throw.
I hope they're not wise.
And it has advantage against that. So that will be a 18.
Well, I use my spell. And I'm just like, ooh, yikes. And I just get off the horse and...
You were
Okay,
running.
for the
You're getting on the horse?
No. Oh, I'm just gonna run back and just have my rapier out and be like, okay, I guess
Okay.
we're doing this.
All right. Next up is Alina.
I'm going to frenzy as a bonus action, and then I'm going to use my 2 attacks.
All right.
One is +6, so one is 23 to hit, and then the other one is a 13 to hit.
So one hits.
One hits. Okay. D12. Let's use my new D12. So that's 7 points of damage plus 2. That's 9.
Okay.
I think it's +2, right? Yeah, it's +2 melee
Is that
damage.
plus your rage?
Oh yeah. Because I get +2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Okay. All right. And holding position.
Yep.
Next up is Cruz.
All right, Cruz is right next to it, right?
Yeah.
All right, he's just gonna take 2 attacks.
Do it.
All right, let's do. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit. All right, I'm just gonna stop using this die because it was another 8. So, Cruz spends his turn doing nothing.
That was. Oh my god.
Actually, hold up. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. Cruz is going to use a bonus action to hex it.
Ooh, very nice. And that is what kind of saving throw?
There sure is no saving throw.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just it's just whenever you hit it, you deal an extra d6.
Okay.
Thank you for the healing potion.
I thought, doesn't it get like a disadvantage on something? Or am I thinking of something else?
Oh yes. The target has disadvantage. Oh, choose one ability. Sorry, I'm not used to warlocks. Choose one ability when you cast a spell. Target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. Checks but not saves. Shit.
Okay.
We'll kill its strength.
Okay, so it has disadvantage on strength checks. Alright. Next up is going to be the Bone Devil. It is going to, let's see. It's going to roll to see who it actually goes after because it's easier that way. It's going to go after Varen.
That's fair.
So, Stinger first.
All right.
That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, fuck you. That just hits.
Okay. And that is...
Here we go again, guys.
That is 14 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And make a DC, make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Got this.
22.
Yes.
22 makes it.
I hope so.
That makes it so you don't become poisoned. However, you still take poison damage.
That's fair.
That is 15 points of poison damage.
Okay.
But you are not poisoned.
Good shit. Good shit.
All right, and that is it for. Oh no, actually, it still has its other attacks. That's right.
Say,
That
it's
was one
got
attack.
claws, right?
All right, claws. It's actually gonna go after Cruz and Alina with its claws. Because y'all are all standing around, so it's like you can kind of do all three. I'm assuming it's kind of gonna flare out and do all three at the same time, just
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool, though.
because it's got freaking long arms. Those are shit rolls. Oh my god. I don't think either is gonna hit. 12 and 16, so I don't think.
Nope.
Yeah. All right, that was crap, but it still got Varen.
Yep.
Okay, so that is it for its turn. Next up is Varen.
All right. We're just gonna do pop, 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 pop. So I'm just gonna hit it twice. We're gonna start with that. Let's see if my dice like me today. The new dice. Let's go. I don't like them. Does a 12 hit?
What'd you say?
Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
Figured. Yeah. All right. Does a 21 hit?
That does hit.
Good shit. We're gonna do a see. It can take 7 damage, and it can make a I think con saving throw.
Okay.
It does not have advantage because I did look this up, and the key is not defined as magical for game purposes.
I thought it was because isn't that what makes your attacks magical? so that you can actually...
So this is real weird. Sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. There's a tweet from Jeremy Crawford saying neither the key feature nor the stunning strike feature is defined as magical for game purposes.
That's weird, but okay, I'll go with it. But I'm just like, does that mean your attacks are non-magical?
So it's a different
because that's going to be an issue. I will say that right now. If your attacks are non-magical, it's going to be a problem.
No, because like it says they count as magical for overcoming immunity.
Okay, fair enough. All right, then I'm making a con save, right?
Yes.
Con save. Okay. That is 18 plus...
Oh, yes, it passes. It's not stunned.
22.
Nope, we're good. We're good.
All right, anything else you want to do with your turn?
Bonus action, flurry of blows.
All right, go for it.
Need 2 seconds. I have to get rid of my key points. Oh shit, I'm so low on key. That's fine. All right, 2 more. That's a 23. That's cocked. Yeah, one more hits.
Okay.
And it takes 9.
9 damage. All right. Next up is Mira. Excuse me.
That's this way. Bless you. So I got a healing. I got a tribute. How do I know which? Wait.
Healing potion. I think they have to specify.
I have to say bless you. I'm like scared. I'm like, I don't want her to die.
I think if it's just greater healing potion because they're tier 1.
Okay. So I'm gonna heal. I need to heal. God, I hate math so much. 9 plus 4. So 13 points of heal. Heal.
Cool.
And then I assume, like, because we're all, like, I guess, like, I assume we're all, like, surrounding the Bone Devil?
You're kind of clustered. The Bone Devil is a large creature, so where you guys are, you're not actually surrounding it yet.
Okay.
It basically, like, you can imagine, like, it's a narrow alley. You guys are clustered on one end, and the Bone Devil's, like, blocking that alley on the other end.
Ooh, okay. So I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit him. Dear God, I'm gonna hit him. Wait, would drinking a potion be
it's a bonus.
It's a bonus, okay. So so Mira is overcome by fear. And she rolled a natural 1.
Oh.
And she's just gonna step back a little and just like shrink under its large body. It's like, yikes.
She's gonna hide behind the horse.
Yeah.
Which is freaking out right now, so it's probably not the safest place would be.
Nope.
All right, next up is Alina.
I'm gonna hit him with all 3 of my attacks.
Go for it.
And that is okay, not bad. Okay, one is a 21, one is a 16, and the other one's a 15.
1 hits.
Ah, fuck!
Oh.
Okay. Well, fuck this guy. God, I hate this. I rolled a 2 for damage, so that's 5. That's 7 points of damage.
All right.
I hate it so much.
Anything else?
No, that's all I got. Those are my 3 hits.
Okay.
I'm just a swing and hit him kind of girl.
Next up is Cruz.
All right, Cruz is gonna go for the 2 hits, and we'll see how it goes, guys. No, we're gonna stop using that die too. Does an 18 hit?
It does not.
Really?
Nope.
Shit. Okay. That's so unfortunate. Can't do shit. Cruz stabs at it. An 18 doesn't hit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I think we should leave. Magical voice.
He hit 2 seconds ago? Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. Next up is the devil itself. So it's gonna go Stinger. Who's it gonna go for? It's gonna go for Cruz
All right.
with the Stinger.
Question, Solani. I
Yes.
totally forgot I can reroll 1s and 2s, and I got a 2.
Go
Do you
ahead and
want-
roll.
Okay. Okay, so that's it's gonna be 12 points of damage instead of 7.
Oh,
Okay.
much better.
Yeah.
So 3, 8. All right.
I'm so sorry. Can't remember my own fucking feet.
That was a nat 2, so that's probably not going to hit. That's a 10. All right, then it is going to go for Mira and Varen with its claws.
Fair.
God, those are shit rolls. 15 for Mira. Does that hit?
Yes, but she's gonna use shield as a reaction.
Okay, so that blocks it. How much does that add?
+5.
Okay, cool. All right, and the next one is 5 plus 8, so 13 for Varen, so that's not gonna hit. All right, and it is done for its turn. So Varen, you are up.
3 attacks. Let's go. Well, 2 attacks to start with, and then we'll see what happens. That's a natural 20.
Woo!
Thanks,
Very
unicorn
nice.
dice. Second attack is an 11, so that doesn't hit. We'll roll the crit, and we'll go from there. 13 damage.
13 damage. All right.
And then last key point, flurry of blows,
Get it.
because I think this calls for it. And out. All right. That doesn't hit. That hits. So 26 hits.
That does.
It's cocked. And that's 7 damage.
7. All right.
How's it looking?
It's looking roughed up, but it's still standing.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Mira.
Oh shit. Well, never mind.
She's gonna summon up as much courage as she has, and she's gonna go ahead and try and hit again. She's not feeling it. This is terrifying to her. You know, I do have a reroll, so I'm just gonna. Okay, that's a 19 plus 8 is higher than an 18.
Okay. That's enough.
And then
26.
the bonus action does not hit. That's cool. We're still gonna fucking try and beat this guy's booty. Okay.
It doesn't have much of a booty. It's kind of mostly just bone.
His exoskeleton.
No, I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so that's. God, I hate math so much. 8, 12, 20, 22, 20, 24 points of damage.
Very nice. Very nice.
Going to step back like 15. And she's gonna move like 30 feet from him. Yikes.
So, if you move out of melee, we'll get attack of opportunity.
Okay, not out of melee, so never mind.
Okay. But you leap forward with what little courage that you have, and you manage to stab it in some fleshy part of it that actually does a surprising amount of damage, and you see the creature just reel back almost in surprise, and it kind of goes down on one knee and grips its chest, but it's still active. But you took a good chunk out of it, so very good, Mira. You got one really good hit in. Awesome. Next up is Alina.
Oh, please.
It's not looking good.
Good. I'm using my 3 attacks. Okay. 16 plus 6 is 22.
That
14 plus 6 is 20.
hits. That hits.
And then 12 plus 6 is...
Does not hit.
Oh, it's
12 plus 6?
18.
18. Okay, yeah. So it's 2. I'm gonna also use an accent surge to...
roll
that's-
damage
no.
first, because you might be able to take it out.
Okay.
Yes.
Because Mira took a good hit on it.
So, oh, okay, so, okay, math. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 2
That's
is
enough.
14. Oh,
It's-
cool.
You manage to cleave its head off,
good.
and the entire creature just kind of combusts in some green flame that just fills the alleyway with acrid smoke, and eventually it just completely drops into ash in front of you.
Cool.
Varen just holds up the head like, I got the head, guys.
Oh god.
Of the nimble ray, not the bone devil. I'm just like,
Okay.
It's like, I found the nimble ray, guys.
Okay.
There's that.
We're like puking in a corner because she was so scared. Like, oh my god.
And now that the bone devil has faded, you do hear some of the guards kind of seem to be rallying in the front of the
Look, we're
alley.
going.
Really dangerous.
I get on the horse with Mira if you want to get on, and Varen can run faster than the fucking.
I'll keep pace. Yeah.
So Crew's on one horse because he can only fit on one horse.
Yeah.
No one can fit on there with him.
Poor horse.
All right, you guys take off running. And where are you guys heading?
Back
Not
home.
back. No.
What?
Let's leave them
They
at the.
follow us.
Yeah. Let's leave them like on the edge of like. What district are we in? The.
You were in the North Ward.
Yeah. Let's leave them in like on the edge of the North Ward, and then like. I don't know. Scatter!
No, but we can probably walk for a while, like, and try to walk a long time to get home, like take the long way home.
Okay, so you guys are just running. You get take the horses to the edge of the North Ward and just leave them somewhere. And then you guys walk together. You guys split up.
That's a good question.
Better to stay together, I think.
Yeah.
All right. I'll say make a stealth check.
All right.
That is not bad.
Stealth.
Oh, I'm right
13?
here.
13.
13.
17
got
and 9.
17.
Okay, so group-wise, you guys managed to avoid much attention. It's evening, so it's when you guys were riding the horses, it was a little alarming. But now that you've left the horses behind you and are kind of just walking and just behaving like everything's normal, and you're just heading home, no one seems to be paying attention to you. So eventually, you do make it home, or at least to the tavern, not Mira's home, safely. Relatively safely, considering that Varen beat the shit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
What happens when you take on a bone devil by yourself?
But also, like, literally, there was no way of knowing what it was. So.
I mean, looking at it, I still would.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
You talking in character, or are you talking in...
Yeah, I mean, like, in character, like, she had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure.
We still have no fucking.
Like, meta and escape. Like, that's, you know.
Yeah.
What
But
time is it?
late.
It's late, yeah. I'd say it's probably close to, maybe close to midnight, because you guys left late in the evening to go check out that house.
It's bad time.
Yeah, we need to go to bed and then talk about what the fuck we're gonna do, because we know they have the stone. Tomorrow's the ball. Yeah.
Weep.
Okay, so let's go to sleep.
Yeah, let's go pack
Okay.
down.
Mira, are you crashing there then, to Meta?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So like early in the morning.
Okay. Then everybody go ahead and take a long rest.
Good shit.
Let's see. I want everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, hang on. I gotta get food.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Okay.
9.
Okay.
It's a big one.
So Silani,
Yeah.
is this a charm effect?
No.
Okay. Is this a magical sleep effect?
No.
Oh, it's bad. You said wisdom?
Yeah.
I fail.
Okay.
I got
Alina?
a 14.
What about Bruce?
What about Cruz?
Oh shit, sorry. Cruise. Oh, that's a natural 17.
Okay.
Fuck is my...
Where's everything?
Synthetic 20.
All right. Cruz gets a fine sleep. Gets a nice rest. He's an old man. He just conks out. The rest of you have sleep racked with nightmares.
Oh, good
You
shit.
still get the benefits of full rest and everything, but the upcoming ball, the tension, the fight with the Bone Devil has left you pretty racked and very stressed. And so all of you kind of end up having stress dreams. Varen, you dream that a great red wave comes over and washes over the entire city, drowning all of your friends. Alina, you dream of pretty much everything involving the Cassalanters again, and your anxieties of what's going to happen before. You kind of see your friends being killed. You see them capturing you. You see the souls of your friends being taken into hell by the Bone Devils and other devils. Mira, you dream of Seethair and Ariel dying, being killed by a giant beholder. And in the back of all these dreams, you guys all hear a strange but familiar cackle.
These fucking bitches!
Oh my god!
And you hear sirens in the back of
The
your
magical ones, the mermaids.
Yes. And you all awaken the next morning, bleary-eyed, except for Cruz. He's fine. He just perfectly fine. Alina, make an investigation check.
I'm gonna try another dice. Okay. What's my investigation? That's +0, so it's a straight up 15.
15?
Yeah.
You awaken, and you kind of sit up, and you notice that on the floor of your room is scattered with stuff. And you see the bag of holding turned inside out on the corner of the room.
Hey, I don't like this. Someone's fucking cheating. What the fuck?
Okay. Is anything missing?
You start rifling through everything, and most of everything is there. All of your weapons and everything is there, but you do notice one thing go missing, and it kind of leaves you with a feeling of dread. The phylactery is gone.
Fuck. I knew I should have destroyed that thing! Completely forgot about it.
Well,
is there anything to tell me who did this?
You can't see any like evidence as far as like footprints or anything like that. But you do. I would say make an intelligence check
God, okay. Please don't fuck me over.
and refill your HP as well.
It's a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Given that you recall the cackle in your dreams, you can imagine that the hags have something to do with this.
Fuck! Okay.
It's so hot in here.
I put everything back. And I put it on me. And I put my weapons on me. And I start banging in doors and I'm like, roommate meeting!
I've been up for hours. Do I hear anything?
Make an investigation check.
All right. Investigation, you said?
Yeah.
21.
21. From what you can recall, you don't recall hearing anything. You were kind of still bleary-eyed from your weird dream.
Yeah, I'm calling everybody down to like the
We
library.
meet in the library, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're coming.
Cruz blearily makes his way down to the library.
Cruz like, what?
What's going on? That was a good sleep. Yawning, just stretching. Why do you guys look so crappy?
Well, excuse us, Sleeping Beauty. We didn't all have fucking great dreams. Now, was I the only one that had a weird dream
I mean,
I had a weird dream.
a little bit.
with cackling?
Bruce is like, what cackling?
Cruz didn't dream of anything. He just passed out.
Yeah.
No, I remember that. Why?
I woke up this morning and my bag of holding was turned inside out.
Shit. I didn't hear anything.
Nothing was missing except the phylactery we took from the lich.
Who could have taken it?
I'm pretty sure it was the hags.
The hags aren't in this world.
Then how are they still affecting us?
It's a good fucking question. Can I roll like a knowledge to know?
Yeah.
You can roll Arcana.
Yeah, I wanna roll.
I'm gonna roll too.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a great question.
If the Vistani can go through
Oh,
worlds,
shit.
I'm sure they can as well.
I got a 10.
Get
So.
shit. But mine's a 19.
Miata, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
Okay, so Varen, throughout your various researches and books in the libraries, you've figured out that some creatures like the hags may possess abilities to travel between planes.
Okay.
It's not uncommon.
I convey such that information to the rest of my team.
So yeah.
So I think they probably just took advantage of whatever that ability is.
So does that mean they know where we are? I mean, I guess yeah. 'Cause they...
Since they went through my shit, yeah.
I guess.
It's just
So
like
not only do we have the ball today, and we have to get the stone, and probably think the Cassalanter's, but we may have a lich on our hands soon, and we have to deal with this hag.
Yeah. Well, the hags. If all they took was that, it's probably all they wanted.
I doubt it, but I don't think they're very happy that we killed their sister, daughter, whatever the fuck.
Both.
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 Sister and daughter. Yeah.
So
Oh. We should at least. Well, I want to run back to the temple and deliver the news to what's her face.
Valletta.
Valletta. Yep.
okay.
Anybody else going with her?
No, I need to go get ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say bye to Yagra.
Bye to Yager. Okay. So, Varen, you head back to the House of Inspired Hands.
I do.
And let me find that in here somewhere. And you meet Valletta, and Valletta is immediately. She sees you holding the head when you walk in, and on one hand, like she kind of smiles, and then it kind of fades and just looks sad. And she comes up to you and she says, "I hope you gave it a quick death."
It actually wasn't me.
Where did you find it?
Are you familiar with the? Help me out here.
Garlands.
Thank you. The Garlands.
And she kind of thinks for a minute, and she says, "I think they're one of the noble families. Yes."
I found him in their stable.
She looks confused for a minute, but she's just like, "I don't know how to take this information. But thank you for returning what's left of it." And she takes the head from you, and she says, well, we did have a deal. Just give me a moment. I'll go get your money. And you can pick whichever one of those," and she points to the various inventions, "whichever one of those that you want." She runs to her office and comes back with a pouch of 500 gold.
Good shit, good shit.
And then, so now you can choose between the adjustable stilts, the backpack parachute, or the barking box.
Can you remind me what they do?
Yes. Adjustable stilts. The stilts take 1 minute to put on or remove. They increase the height of any humanoid by 2 to 5 feet. Each stilt weighs 8 pounds and is 1 foot long when fully collapsed. The backpack parachute. A humanoid wearing this piece of gear can deploy a parachute as a reaction while falling, or as an action otherwise. The parachute requires at least a 10-foot cube of unoccupied space in which to deploy, and it doesn't open fast enough to slow the fall of less than 60 feet. If it has sufficient time and space to deploy properly, the parachute allows the wearer to land without taking falling damage. Once it has been used, the parachute takes 10 minutes to repack. And the barking box, this metal cube 6 inches on a side has a crank on the top. Using an action to wind the crank activates the box for 8 hours. While activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it, as long as the box and the source of vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance. A switch on the side of the box sets the device to emit either a small dog's bark or a large dog's bark.
Stilts.
Stilts? Alright.
I'm gonna regret this so much, but stilts.
Alright, so she grabs you, she hands those to you, and she bows and said, "Thank you very much for returning what's left of Nim to me."
I'm sorry I couldn't bring back more, but kinda had to get out of there.
Fair enough. Thank you.
If anything else, Troll Skull Manor.
I just imagine you handed her your business card that you just made up
Yep.
in the middle of the night.
I just like reach around, like pull out like a piece of paper. I'm just like scribble the
There you
X's down. There you go.
It's just thank you.
Nice.
Let's see. Alina, you head back to Troll Skull, or not Troll Skull, to
The
the
yawning
Yawning Portal, and to Yagra, and you make it to her room, and you do see her. She's packing up and getting ready to leave, and you do see that human again there, who is seems to be already packed and ready to go. But the human leaves the room. The human cleric leaves the room and kind of nods to you as she's going, and kind of gives you some time alone.
I just wanted to come by and say goodbye.
She smiles sadly to you and gives you a hug, and says, "I'm very sorry I couldn't stay longer."
It's okay. Is she like leaving?
She's leaving for an undisclosed amount of time. She basically,
Okay.
she's going on a mission, and she
Okay,
says she
just
doesn't really know when she's going to be back.
I hope to be here whenever it is that you come back. But I got some tough times ahead for me.
And she says, "I understand. Will you be okay? I'm sure with your friends at your back, you'll survive. You
We'll
better
see.
survive and be here when I come back."
I will try my best. I can promise you that.
And she smiles and gives you a very sweet kiss.
I
And
can
says-
leave.
And she says,
I'll
"Good.
get nearby and be like, "You be safe yourself, okay?"
I will try my best."
That's all I ask.
All right. And remember, and she kind of gestures to the thing that she gave you, the little pendant, and she says, "If you need any help ever, go to Blackstaff Tower. They will help you."
Thank you. I will be sure to do that if I need it. Safe travels. And I guess I'll leave.
Okay. And she wishes you good luck.
Thank you.
And she and the human cleric head out and head towards the docks. And then Mira, you head back home. You find that at home, you see Nemu is already in your wardrobe, basically getting everything ready and prepped for the event. Seethair is up in his office as usual, getting his stuff prepped. What would you like to do there?
She's just gonna like drag herself to Nemu, like, "I had a bad dream and you died and it was really sad and it was scary and then Seethair also died and I don't think I'm ready." And then
she just wraps her arms around you and just kind of comforts you, sits you down on the Shea Lounge. She's just like, "Why? What happened? It was just a dream."
I don't, maybe and then she's gonna like go ahead and drag herself back to Cethar's office. Like, I need a new weapon. I don't think I'm ready.
He just looks at you and he's just like, "What do you mean you need a new weapon? What's wrong with your rapier?"
It's one of them's not magic enough. I don't know. It's scary.
What happened?
I had a bad dream, and you guys died, and there was cackling like, and we fought them before, and I don't know, they might come back. And also, you know anything about phylacteries disappearing?
He just kind of gives you a strange look, like, what? What are you talking about?
There's lots going on.
What's a phylactery?
We were one time when we were gone, and while I was saving the day, we took a phylactery because I was going to destroy it and I forgot, and now it's missing. So I don't know.
And he says, "What's a phylactery?
It's
Why is this important?"
has like a lich soul in it.
It has a what?
yeah. Lich soul.
And he just kind of is speechless and just stares at you like, "Please tell me you're joking."
No.
He's gonna insight check you. He strangely believes what you're saying, and he's just like, "You have something with a lich's soul, and it's gone missing."
We had something.
We had. And also, also the Cassalanters have bone devils. That's important.
He just shakes his head, and he's just like, "This is a lot." Okay.
And she's like
Well-
dramatically like laying on like the chair, like all wrong, and just like, I'm scared.
He says, "Look, we have a lot to prep tonight. I agree you need a new weapon because you can't take your rapiers in with you, so I will give you this." And he hands you a dagger. It is just a very beautiful, oh my god, I can't think of words today. Decorated dagger. It looks almost ceremonial, but it is a +1 dagger. So that does count as magical, and you now have that in your repertoire. So you do get +1 to attacks on that one. But he says, leave your rapiers behind. Hide this on your person somewhere. He also has one on his person.
Okay. But like, what about the bone devil and the phylactery and the cackling?
Look, we need to get through the night. If whatever comes of this, you can see that he looks like he's very stressed out right now. And he's just like, whatever happens tonight, whatever comes of this, we will deal with everything else later. If what you say is true and they have devils in their employ, we will find out one way or another tonight. We will deal with it as we can. It is unlikely that they will attack anybody in Broadview, though. There will be too many people there. There's going to be over 100 guests, and they're all nobles. They're not going to start a fight, even if they have devils on them in the middle of that many powerful, rich people.
Okay. You're right. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready.
All right.
Bye.
And you just kind of see him just kind of wipe his brow. He just seems very, very tense. All right. I need to take a break because I got to use the bathroom. So we're going to take an early break. We don't have a giveaway today because I didn't have anything to give away. But hopefully after D&D Live, I'll have some more stuff. I'm going to try and find cool stuff there to give away. But we're going to take a quick break because I got to go. We will be back in 10 minutes if I can get my mouse to work. Why is my mouse not working? What's going on here? Why is my stuff breaking?
Work.
Oh my gosh. Why does everything I love hate me?
It was going too well today. It was just like...
There we go. Alright, we will be right back in about 10 minutes or so. And we are back. Thank you guys for waiting. All right. So, Mira, you've got your new dagger, and Nemu has everything prepped and ready for you to get all dressed and gussied up, and she's ready to get you all looking good. You still have like most of the day because the actual event doesn't start till like evening.
Okay.
So it's up to you what you want to do for most of the day. What about the rest of you guys? What do you guys want to do?
I got real crunchy snacks, so I'm just gonna be home preparing,
Okay.
making sure my weapons are sharp.
As guards, you will need to be there a few hours early.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the crunch.
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 Yeah, I'm going to... Do I know if they're going to be doing, like, personal, like, inspections?
You don't? As far as, like, the guards themselves?
Yeah, like, as far as, like, do we need to be, like, patted down or some shit before going in?
Well, they will expect you to be armed, at least.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it. They will probably have their own livery for you to wear, so that you
Yeah.
match everybody else.
Okay.
But that's pretty much
All right.
the majority of it. There's no
Right.
metal detectors.
Yeah. I'm just going to run out and buy 2 standard daggers.
Just
So
boring
I-
daggers.
Pretend that I'm more of a dagger than a punch.
Punch. Okay. Cool.
Shit. How much do daggers cost? Sorry. I don't actually
Plain
know.
daggers they're not that expensive.
Oh.
Y'all got money for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I have daggers if you want.
Oh, you do? Can I steal 2 of them?
Yeah, I have like I think I have exactly 2 daggers. No,
Good.
actually, I don't.
Alright.
Oh fuck.
Anything in the bag?
No. I just have my weapon, which is. I mean, you can have a javelin. You can have my mace of terror.
I actually have a short sword, so we'll just go with that.
Okay. You cannot have my son's sword and
That's
the
fine.
war pig.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
just
like-
preparing.
I still have a set of Cassalanter guard keys. So I'm going to like put that on like an inside pocket.
Okay.
Like a pocket. If I have to make it myself, I will sew a pocket into the inside of my vest. Like the inside of my fucking camisole or something.
Remember,
enough.
we're changing clothes.
What?
That we're changing clothes for they're giving us clothes to change into.
Not undergarments.
Yeah.
Like outside armor. Yeah.
It's
But
like
I
a
don't even
bra
wear
pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah, like I don't even wear armor, so I'm just gonna like shove it into like one of those like secret inside pockets in in the clothing.
So a bra.
Yes.
Sweat. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Set of keys in your boots.
That's,
Yeah,
that's
fine.
my secret inside
I
pocket.
literally have never done that. My legs are not big enough to support that. Like the phone would just stick out.
Oh, my phone for sure sticks out, but I keep money in there.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna like shove it in like a secret pocket in my vest or something.
Cool. All right. Anything else?
I'm also gonna store each key separately so they don't jangle.
Okay. And
Rock, paper,
Cruz will have whatever weapon he wants to have on him.
Cruz.
He has a javelin and I think a sword. An
Yeah,
axe. He has
Javelin's
an
gonna
axe.
What
grab.
about the
He has the blood spear, and he has
Yeah, he's
the,
gonna have the blood spear, and his
the red
crossbow.
stick?
Okay. Cool. And you'll probably have to leave the bag here, or it's up to you if you want to take it with you. But they probably won't let you carry the bag with you.
Okay, I'll keep my axe, my sun sword, and I'll take my mace of terror with me because I forgot about that, and I can frighten someone with it. So
Cool.
yeah, I have
Have
3.
you actually used the Mace of Terror since you got it? I don't think you did. You just collected it.
I thought about using it on the bone devil, but I'm like, if we scare it, we're gonna have to deal with it another day.
I'm also gonna grab. I'm just gonna like stash a couple of like darts. You know.
Yeah.
I'm sure I can keep my darts in a pouch or some shit.
Yeah, they're small enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else?
For the dagger, is it just sorry. What I need? Is it just a normal dagger, but with just +1 dagger, or?
It is a +1, and you will need to attune to it.
Okay.
But it does count as magical.
Okay. I'm gonna attune to it.
And you will need to figure out where you want to keep it on your person.
Okay. Would they allow me to bring in 2 daggers?
They will not allow you to have weapons because you are a guest. You will have to hide it. So if you want to bring 2 daggers, you can, but you need to hide them.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the market and
Put it on like a garter belt.
yeah.
Underneath your 13 skirts.
Yeah.
Do we have a few hours like before?
Yeah, I would say that the guards will probably not need to be there till like 2 o'clock. So you guys got several hours before you actually have to be there.
So I found in my equipment a book of Elvish relics.
You got that from the library.
Sure did, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I read that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna read it.
All right, what are you trying to figure out or discover?
Anything that looks familiar.
Because you've already looked for the Stone of Golor, and that's not going to be in there.
Yeah, like Stone of Golor, like Asmodeus. That's all I got for now.
As far as like, you wouldn't find anything about Asmodeus specifically because it's Elvish.
Yeah,
and that's not really a Elvish type thing. You find like a couple just like general magical items. Let me see. But nothing that really sticks out that has anything to really do with the Cassalanters.
Okay. And while we're here, anything to do with dreams and planar travel?
And hags.
And hags, yeah.
You learn a little bit about spells that can move between planes, plane shift. It's a higher level spell that certain people can have access to. You don't really read anything about hags specifically. But let's see if there's anything in here. Nothing that really sticks out.
Okay.
I mean, it's all just general, like, magical stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing really,
Okay.
really crazy.
Cool. So I will return my book to its place under my bed or some shit.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do to prep?
I'm gonna go out, buy another +1 dagger.
Okay, you want to buy one? That will be, let's see. Items. Where are my thingies? That's not it.
People want pics of your binder, Solani.
My binder? My this is actually a really old one.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. Where the hell are my weapon prices? Why don't I have... Oh, there it is. It's 1,000 gold for a +1 dagger.
Okay, I'm gonna ask them, can I trade that for 2 rapiers?
One of your rapiers is magical. So I will say, yeah, they will be willing to do an even trade if you want to trade your magical rapier for the +1 dagger.
You gonna trade your magical rapier?
I know. I'm like, are you kidding?
You could go with this. You could try and get a discount with the silvered one.
I'd have 2 silver regular.
That's 1,000 gold.
It would probably knock about 100 gold off of that, but it's still gonna be a lot.
Yeah. Ooh. Brandolin had a bad thought, and I was like, I'm gonna steal it. And I was like, no, stop it. Mira,
I mean, you're a rogue.
I mean, I am.
Yeah, but it's a Mira.
No.
God, an evil Mira would just be insane.
Yeah. I want to trade them for. So instead of the rapier, can I trade you for this? And I'm gonna show them the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Legendary. You'd be overpaying them by so much.
Yeah. What? Okay. What does the holy symbol of Ravenkind do?
It's legendary.
It does like
it
That's
can
a
hold
lot.
vampire. It does sunlight, turn undead, and hold vampires. You show them the holy symbol, and their eyes just kind of go wide, and they just kind of take a look at it, and it's just like, are you certain you want to do this? I mean, this is kind of a lot.
If anybody's wondering why I'm looking here, it's because she's right next to me.
Yeah. Let me look this up real quick, because...
Don't
Oh my
do
god.
it.
For someone who is as rich as Mira is, she just does not know the value of money whatsoever. Okay. So, they say, this is an extraordinary item and worth far more than a +1 rapier. However, let's see. Let me write this down before I forget. See if there's anything else that they have that might interest you. If you are wanting to trade for something that expensive.
You can keep wearing those studded hand wraps. What was it? What that you wanted that was here?
It was the knuckles, the knuckle pairs. Which they do still have those. They do present you with something called a dagger of venom, which is rare. And it basically is a +1 dagger, but it also does poison damage as well. A creature must succeed on DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 poison. It's still not going to be anywhere near worth the holy symbol of Ravenkind. So,
How much is the holy symbol of Ravenkind worth?
the person takes a look at it. Oh, actually, Mira, do you ask them?
Yeah.
I'm asking as a player. Sorry.
They're like, I mean, if you really want to get rid of this, I mean, this thing is worth about 12,000 gold.
You can buy out their whole fucking shop.
Now, they got some expensive stuff, because, like, the freaking knuckles were, like, what, 5k for the pair?
I thought it was 3K.
I thought it was 5k for the pair. I thought it was 3k for each.
I don't remember.
You know, you should shop for all of us. Do they have good... I'm not there, but hey, if they have good axes, I'm just saying.
See, now I'm like, I don't know if I want to give it away.
And the person's just like, well, there's no pressure. I just wanted to let you know what the actual value is, because, yeah, this is quite a rare item, and they hand it back to you.
Okay. You know what? I'll get back to you on that. And then she just rushes home like, oh my god.
No, okay.
And then I think she's just gonna try and she's just gonna convince Nemu to try and sew a little something under the 18 billion flaps of the dress and
If
see
you
if
put pockets in your dress,
yeah.
then you can make them false bottom and just increase your thighs. Or
Yeah. She says that she can sew you a pocket in your dress that would not be visible because it's so layered.
Okay.
And that you could keep that in there.
Long enough for a rapier?
It's just like, no, not quite long enough for that. But you could hide a dagger in there.
Okay.
Sheath, because you don't want it cutting through you.
That's fair. What if she just like, just like walks up? It's a corset. That's why I'm walking like this.
Yeah, do the Wonder Woman thing down the back of the dress.
Yeah.
Not obvious at all that there's a fucking hilt of a rapier sticking out of the back of your dress. Keep in mind that rapier hilts are not flat, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're like
rounded.
Yeah, they're like cages. So yeah, that's gonna be a little obvious.
Okay, she's gonna just go back to the tavern and give the. No, because we won't have the bag. Could you hide the bag in like something? Could she hide the bag in something? Because like
She could shove the bag up her skirt, but you're just gonna be walking around with a big ass bag.
I'm not gonna have a skirt.
No, but I'm saying Mira, if she wants to hide the bag in her skirt, it's just she's gonna be walking funny. All this stuff just underneath her skirt.
it's gonna be worth it because I don't want to go in not as strong. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Troll School and be like, can I have the bag? It's important.
Why is it important?
Because I need my rapier. I mean, I have this cool dagger, but I still want to go. Stab that. You know?
Wait, hold up. What?
You know
Why
what?
don't you see if you can buy like a very small haversack? Wouldn't
Oh,
that
for
be
the rapier, or
like a haversack that's like a pocket, and you can put your rapiers in it.
wouldn't that be obvious?
No, because you can put it around like your thigh. And it'll
So,
be
follow-up
smaller.
question: what's a haversack?
That's what I have. It's a bag of holding.
Oh.
It's just a smaller bag of holding.
Mhm.
Oh.
But
How much is it?
Oh no.
not cheap. Magical items are expensive, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, for that it'd probably be about 1,000 gold for a
Okay,
smaller
fine.
one.
Okay. I didn't know it was gonna be this. Yeah, you can have him fucking haversack. Don't lose it. You're asking me to part with it after somebody went through it.
By the way, she didn't know that because she wasn't. Or no, you were there.
She was
That's
there.
right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you have the bag now.
Yeah, I have the bag.
Okay. So you go back home.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so between you and Nemu, you figure out how to kind of rig it so that it's like, you kind of like figure out like a belt on the inside and just kind of hook it to your belt. So it almost looks like a bustle in the back of your skirt. It just lifts up the back of the skirt. So it doesn't look too obvious. It looks just like you're wearing a bustle. It's not going to be the easiest to get to, but you'll have it on you.
And then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day attuning to the dagger.
Okay.
Diggy.
Cool.
The jigger.
Dagger.
Dagger with like 5 E's and 3 R's.
Jigger. From the
Santa
Bergiel.
Goose.
The
Alright.
Bergiel family.
Any other prep you guys want to do?
Oh shit! I guess we should get potions. But where would we put them? Nowhere. So.
You have a bag on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go get potions.
And I will say, like, you guys will probably have pockets, and the potions are not really that big, so
Yeah,
you
they're
probably
like little
fit.
like flasks.
Yeah.
I actually do want to double check on the price of those knuckles.
Yeah. Which I think I wrote down somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it was 3 for each or 5 for the pair. But let me just see if I can find out information again. I'm not good at organizing my notes.
Oh, same.
I just write stuff and then...
Yeah, I was dumb. I just wrote down in my notes. Check on the pretty gauntlets. I forgot to write down the actual price.
It's not in there. I actually got to go back through this binder and actually reorganize everything because it's
so
just
sorry.
I shove everything into one pocket, which is not a good idea. Like it's all separated, but it's still like all just a mess. Where did I put it? I just had it on me too.
I messaged a friend of mine saying like, wow, 12,000 gold seems like a lot of money because I've been away from Pathfinder for a while. And he's like, what are you, some kind of peasant? Like, shit, okay, Ben.
Well, just saying, you guys got the hookup for $500,000, so potentially, if things work out in your favor.
And managed to not get hunted down and killed for it.
Yeah, exactly. Where the hell did I put that? I just had it.
If you want to wait until later, we definitely can. I don't want to like derail.
All right, sorry.
No worries, no worries. Like I'd rather.
I swear I just freaking saw this damn thing too, and I just can't find it now.
Yeah, no, we can deal with that later. It's fine.
That's annoying. All right. But yes, they are expensive. All right. Anything else?
Nah, just
All
typing up.
All right. So around 2 o'clock or so, Varen, Cruz, and Alina, you guys make your way to the Cassalanter Villa. And you are met up front. You see that there are still preparations happening. And you also see, as you're walking through the city, a lot more preparations happening throughout the city because the parade will be happening this weekend as well, for the Founders Day. And you see a lot more streamers along the main causeway of the city. You see, like, businesses are decorating the front of their businesses with streamers and flags, and everything just looks beautiful and colorful.
I did want to do one thing that I completely forgot about until now. So we can say like, on the way to the house, I wanted to stop by and speak to Uncle Jar Jar.
Okay, so you go and speak to Uncle Jar Jar, and same thing, you see that the parade floats are actually in the process of being moved out of the warehouses and into their staging areas. And there's just a flurry of activity, but you do manage to get him and pull him aside. I'm assuming that you're there by yourself?
I'm Varen and Cruz can come. I'm sure Cruz wants to see their boyfriend.
Cruz is hanging outside, pretending that he doesn't know what's happening and just kind of checking out. He's not even going to be in the room.
Yeah. I wanted to update him on and tell him what happened last night. The Cassalanters do have the stone, and I'm pretty sure they have another bone devil somewhere.
And he's just like, oh, that's alarming.
Yeah, I mean, we killed one, but the other one's still out there.
Wonderful.
So, if you truly did want to help tonight, make sure your men on guard.
They will be on standby.
Yeah. But they do have the stone, so if that's not more incentive to go after them, then I don't know what is.
True. Do you think you are capable of getting a hold of it?
That's what I'm gonna do. So.
All right. I'm putting my trust in you.
First mistake.
First mistake now.
She's not the one who went after the Bone Devil by herself, but just
like.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
That's true.
Like. Sure. I'll try to do my best, and once I have it, I'll bring it here.
He nods and says, thank you.
Yep. And I leave.
Alright. Alright, so you guys make your way to the Cassalanter Villa, and out front you are met by the, who you assume is the head of the guards, who kind of guides you over to, actually, let me see, I might have to bring up the map for you guys soon.
And I do have my hat on disguise on.
Okay.
So, and I made sure to have my hair exactly how my disguise has it, just in case. So it's just like a braid down the back, and I look just like a half orc with like light brown hair and like light green skin.
Okay. So he leads you into the manor and kind of off to the side, into one of the side rooms where it's kind of acting as a staging room for. It's actually in the servants' quarters. But it is where all the hired guards are kind of staging, and he basically hands you guys the livery. It's basically just kind of a tabard to go over your stuff and some light armor, and checks to make sure you guys are armed appropriately.
I got like 3 weapons on me. I don't know what else you want.
Yeah, you're good. All right, so gives you a few options. Since you guys have arrived fairly early, let's see, we need a couple people staged out front here. We need a couple people staged on the balconies on either side of the manor. There are the guards of the ballroom. Any particular area that you want to be in charge of keeping an eye on?
Is there a moving position?
There are just the general keeping an eye on the guests moving around just the perimeter of the area. And here, let me pull up the map since you guys already have access to.
Yeah, I want like a very mobile position, one that allows the most access to the most of the manor.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tell him that?
No, God, no.
Okay. I was like, that's gonna be
yeah,
weird.
I want to be able to sneak around and do shit.
All right, so I'm gonna bring up what you guys have access to in the manor. So, and I will zoom out real quick. And
We got maps. Oh shit, that's a big ass manor.
it's a big freaking manor. Okay, so, and actually let me reveal the servants' quarter area because that is kind of where you guys are staging. And I'll reveal the map to our viewers in just a second.
It's big.
It is a big map.
Hey, y'all.
Fish people big, guys.
I told you this is a big freaking manor.
It is the BAM.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
All right, let me go ahead and switch to the map view so that people can see what we're looking at. All right, and sorry, it's kind of a long map.
We've seen we've seen the floor plans, right?
You've seen the floor plans. They're not the most accurate, but because they're older ones, but you've seen the floor plans, so you can kind of figure out the. Basically, so the staging area is in the servants' quarter, which is to the south here. That I'm trying to ping.
Yep.
That's basically where you guys are at right now, which I can actually just put you there. I might as well just put you there now, just to have you there and ready to go.
Would I be able to identify like a part of the manor that would have the easiest accessibility to the rest of the manor?
The manor is basically made up of a central wing, a north wing, and a south wing. And sorry, let me zoom in on this real quick and give you guys control. This is Jen. I'm giving you control of Cruz.
Okay.
That is Adriana.
That's me.
And that is Jen as well. Okay, so there's that. So you know that the manor is very long. There's the central wing, and the central wing is basically where the party is taking place. So this is the entrance where I'm pinging. This is basically where everybody's coming in, and all this like white marble area is basically where most of the party is going to be taking place. You see that there's like food tables and everything all set up here. You see some musicians set up in the corners, and then going further north, all of this area is open for people to kind of wander around and just enjoy the beauty of the manor. Up in the north corner, the round room is the ballroom. And there is a staircase that goes up to the upper part of the manor, and you know that leads to the other landings and probably to the main rooms. It's all pretty much the same on each level. So there's a staircase there. There's a staircase, smaller ones, probably somewhere in the middle by the rooms, and there's another staircase to the south in servants' quarters that leads upstairs.
Is there like a position that's patrolling the outside?
Yeah, you can patrol the walls.
Yeah.
The perimeters of the walls.
I'll take that.
Okay, so you're gonna patrol the outside.
I'll patrol the inside.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's inside the walls, right?
Yeah, it's basically you can patrol the grounds, or you can patrol up on the walls. Do you want to be on the wall, or do you want to be inside the grounds?
Inside the grounds.
Inside the grounds. Okay. So let's see, Elena patrolling the grounds, Varen patrolling the manor itself, and where should Cruz be?
Cruz is. Remind me what the options were.
You can either be just kind of hanging around the ballroom, like just basically keeping an eye on the guests. You could be like just kind of wandering this bottom area here, which is basically what you're doing. So what you could probably do is just have like Cruz take one side and you take the other side, and you guys just kind of control the perimeter.
Sounds good to me.
Keeping an eye on the guests in
The
various
interior.
areas.
Okay.
Cool.
How many
All right.
other like guards for hire are there?
You see at least a dozen.
Okay,
They also
so
have
we're-
their own in-house guards.
Okay.
But yeah, this with as many people as they have about 100 guests. They needed more. Yeah.
So there's enough that like they might not notice if one goes missing.
No.
Okay.
Not likely, unless you make it obvious.
Yeah. I'm like,
You
don't
are-
mind me, guys. I'm gonna go look at the manor.
All right. I don't have enough desk space to put all my books. Okay, so you guys go and find your positions. So, Alina, you're going to be on the ground, so what I'm going to do is open up the grounds a little bit for you so that those are visible.
We can't turn the map.
No, I probably should have, but it's a big map, and it's going to be complicated to try and shift it.
Okay.
Um,
So does this mean that I'm gonna be patrolling like around the house, like around the maze as well? Because that's what I was going for.
You're not going to be, you'll be patrolling around the maze, around the back, and the maze is located in the back of the manor, but you probably won't be going in the maze unless you want to get lost. And you do notice that, oh, hey, come on, work for me. You do notice that, the maze is generally kept, slightly off limits for the people there. And they say that's because they don't want people getting lost there.
No, before we start, it can be before we go into the house or like just before we start. I pull Varen aside. I'm gonna have her tell me where this entrance was in the maze.
I will give her as precise directions as I can, with a warning to please not try to do what I did and go in alone.
Yeah, I have a earring, the sending earring.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Who has the other one?
Varen.
Varen. Okay, so between the two of you.
Just say like, if you're gonna go in, let me join you.
Okay.
This is a huge freaking map. I forgot how freaking big this is. Jeez, I'm still revealing areas.
No.
Jeez.
Oh, so much.
I
More.
really like this map though. It's really pretty.
It's a real cool map.
It is very, very nice. Very, very nice.
It's so big.
It is
It's
fucking
so
huge.
big.
Yeah.
And this is just the first story.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I've been to a long rich person house, and this is bigger than that.
Yeah. I went to like a really big one.
Alright, there are the grounds for you. So, where do you want to be positioned at the start?
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Front, back, whatever. Towards the maze.
It can be anywhere because I was gonna do a few, like wait for a few rounds to happen before I
Okay.
even like try to go in there.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you kind of over in the front here, wander around.
I'm gonna hang near the ballroom. Cruz will take the south.
Cruz will hang here-ish.
And I'll take north.
You're gonna take north. Okay, so let me scroll up and put you on this massive freaking map. So we're gonna have you kind of hanging here near the ballroom.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, with that in mind, you guys kind of just basically start doing your rounds. The guests to begin to arrive, and actually, let me start putting on some actual like.
Ball music.
I wish I had actual
Oh.
ballroom music. I couldn't find any like actual like waltzes or anything like that. So we just have like this ambient Royal Salon music. Oh god, it's so hot in here. Sorry. I'm just sweating like crazy. But the guests start to arrive, and you do recognize, I will say, Varen, you recognize, was it you who saw Lord Growland? Who was it that saw Lord Growland?
That was.
You spoke to him.
It was
That was
me.
Lena. Okay, so you do spot him arrive at the beginning. You see the carriages pull up, and you do spot him and his wife, who you were not familiar with, but you do recognize him as they arrive at the manor in the evening. You spot several nobles that you are not familiar with. Mira, you and Seether end up arriving around like 8 p.m. or so, all decked out in your finery and your mask, of very lovely mask, under your guise of Lord and Lady de Winter. And you have your bustle bag of holding behind you. And I will say, Alina, make a I guess perception to see if you can recognize Mira right away when she gets out of the carriage.
That's a 1, so fuck.
Okay, yeah.
I'm too busy looking at other people, being like,
Yeah, there's a lot of people milling around. There's all sorts of guests hanging around here, so you're just like, whatever. Just watching for whatever you're watching for. But Mira, you do end up arriving with Seether. Oh, I don't have a thing for him. I need a freaking thing for him. Well, I'll worry about that later. But you guys do end up arriving and milling about, and Seether basically instructs you that if you can manage to slip away and go check out some of the upper levels and see if you can dig up any information, be cautious about it. There will be servants about. Just act like you've gotten lost. Put on your usual charm. He does say, make sure that you're back in the ballroom before 10, which is when the toast is going to happen, the Founders Day toast.
Okay.
And everyone needs to be present for that, and it will be obvious if people are missing. All right.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
So, ball has started. There are hundreds of people milling around, drinking, and nobles. You see servants. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna like grab a drink, not drink it, and start like, hi, and then but slowly try to like sneak off into like private quarters.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check as you kind of start milling around and talking to people and chatting your way, moving your way. Which way are you wanting to go?
That's a natural 20. That's a natural fucking
Nice.
20.
Mira is in her element here. She is so excited to be amongst other nobles after living with these peasants for so long.
Slumming it.
wow.
Even slumming it.
Wow.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, she is just chatting and just being her bright, sunny self and charming her way towards where are you going?
That's a great
Oh,
question.
did I give you control of her character? I did not. Hang on. Come back.
I guess the nearest stairs, so what would that be?
Oh my God, Freya, I mean, you do not walk on my dice.
That is where Freya belongs, so I don't know why you think.
She wants to play. She's blessing your dice.
She's sneezing on my dice, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's how she blesses them.
Oh god.
A true bliss.
Yes. And you do notice that, so the nearest stairs to the next level, there are this one here that leads up to, you see that when you look above, there is a big dome, a glass dome, that goes above, like, the second level. It's like, basically, the place is 4 stories, or 3 stories high. You see the glass dome, and you see kind of a balcony on the second level that goes around.
Okay.
And so those stairs lead up to that balcony area and to that second level.
Okay. I'm gonna go towards that level.
Okay, and you head upstairs, and what are Alina and Varen and Cruz doing?
After a couple of rounds of the perimeter, how many more guards are patrolling the perimeter with me?
I will say, well, the perimeter, like, the whole area is pretty large, so you can imagine that there are probably at least, like, 8 guards or so that are just kind of going around the walls, and a couple more that are inside the walls. There is just a handful that are inside. So most of them seem to be on the outside.
But, would I be noticed if I was gone?
I would say make a stealth check.
Okay. I rolled an 18 plus 3. That's 21.
Okay. They just see a guard going around. You do notice that most of the nobles don't even pay attention to your existence. You don't exist to them. The other guards just kind of nod as you pass, and servants generally just avoid you.
Yeah, I just want to make sure like the guards patrolling the walls and everything.
They're not paying attention to what's really happening inside the walls. They're paying attention to outside.
Okay, cool. So I will let Varen know that I will be trying to go into the maze pretty soon. Like you said, the earring.
Do you give me a time?
I can say meet me in front of the maze in 5 minutes.
Okay.
I do suggest if you want to leave your earring with Cruz if you pass him. I would say Mayra or Mayra because I personally don't know if she's like upstairs, but
yeah. Okay. Before I get that message, I'm pretty much just like trolling the ground looking for trolling the manor, looking for anyone I may know, any signs of any suspicious signs, red cloaks,
double mask.
familiar
Notice.
ideas,
Make a perception check.
any devils of the seven hells, you know.
Okay, make a perception check.
And cut, let's see. Oh, that's bad.
No.
8.
8. Okay. You don't see any obvious like double masks or red things in there.
Nice.
Most people are wearing spring colors.
Okay.
Actually, no, like bright summer colors, so like yellows and like.
Okay.
You got just
Okay.
nothing obviously. There's no rogue people running around.
Yeah. And when I get the message, I'm just like, cool, be there in 5, and I start picking my way. I'm gonna be honest, it would likely be easier for me to sneak out if I don't go south first.
That's fine.
Looking at the map.
Yeah, at this point, like it's mostly just.
Yeah, I think
Whether or not people
I'm
notice.
just actually saying like be there in 5. Will be easier to get away if I don't meet up with Cruz first.
That's fine.
So I sneak out the north side.
Okay, so the easiest way to get outdoors is going to be going through the next room and out to the balcony here.
Yep.
So you can go ahead and sneak out that way if you wish.
All right. That's
And-
shit stealth. That is a 15.
15. That's good enough. I mean, you're a guard. They don't seem to really notice that you're passing through the rooms.
I walk like I mean it.
Yes, you walk with a stern, purpose.
Yeah.
But you do make your way out to the back of the piano room. There is a piano in that room. And then you see there's a couple guests that are chatting in there, but they don't pay any attention to you passing by. And you make your way out to the balcony, which you see another person just kind of seated on a bench, just relaxing. Again, they don't really notice you passing by.
Yeah. I'm a guard. I'm you know.
You are invisible.
I make my way toward the maze.
Cool. You head off somewhere in the back. I don't have a map for the maze because reasons.
Yeah.
But
That's fine.
so you are back out in the maze. So what is Cruz doing?
Cruz is going to continue patrolling the floor.
Okay. And what is he looking for?
He is looking for any signs of pirate royalty. Anyone he knows, any suspicious activity. He's basically going to do his job, but also keep an eye out for the Cassalanters.
Make a perception check for him.
All right.
That's true.
Perception. That's not the right character sheet. That is. Okay.
Can I say that I don't know if they all saw them? Well, I don't even know if I know how they look like completely.
19.
19. Okay. He doesn't really notice any pirate royalty. He does notice that there are everybody has really elaborate costumes, and in particular, what's really elaborate are the hats. Everyone has these really crazy hats, and he does notice a few people with strange like hats that are in shape of ships, like actual ships that are on top of their hats, and they're just like really elaborate. But they don't look like everybody's masked, so you can't really tell
Yeah.
who they are. But there's not really they don't seem to behave in a way that would suggest that they are pirates. They are very clearly inner city nobles.
He probably sticks around close to them.
Okay.
Without being like super obvious. Like he's just,
Yeah.
he passes by when he gets the chance.
Okay. So up on the second level, Miura, I'm gonna move everybody over to second level so that they can see where Miura is. Give the map a second chance to clear here. Okay, so I'm gonna put you here and give you control over your character here. Okay, so this is pretty much what you can see. This is another open area that most of the guests are milling around in. You notice that there are a couple doors up here where there is a guard stationed outside. And you see that there are just a couple rooms and people are just kind of milling around in general and having a good time up here on the second level.
Okay. So there's a guard there.
There is a guard stationed right about here.
Let's see. What can I do?
No.
Okay.
You see that there's a staircase that leads up to their level, but again, the guard is here, kind of keeping an eye, making sure the guests kind of stay in this area.
Okay. Mira is going to, just so like casually, like, oh, like, oh, it's so beautiful. I love it here. But I guess like spill a drink.
Okay.
And slip on it. She's gonna spill a drink and slip on it. Like, oh my god, I need medicine.
Okay, go ahead and make a performance check to see how well you manage to make a scene, cause a scene in the middle of his manor.
Performance. Oh, holy shit! Not bad. 14.
14. Okay, so you do manage to kind of flounce your way down and look like you're slipping, and you see that a couple servants kind of stop what they're doing and run over to you and check on you. Oh my gosh, are you okay? And you see the couple nobles that are kind of hanging around, just kind of look at you just curiously, but they don't move to help you.
Yeah.
It's just the servants that go to help you, and the guard is alert, but he's not moving to help you either. Just a couple servants.
Oh no! My drink spilled and these glasses are so slippery. Could I please have another?
And the servant's just like, yes, of course, we'll clean up here. Are you okay? Do you need, And she kind of looks at your dress, and your dress now has, like, your white dress has, like, this yellow stain from champagne on it.
Oh, that's the worst color to have on your dress.
Yep.
And she's like,
Yeah, y'all.
Oh,
do you need a powder room?
yes, please. Yes. Where's the nearest powder room?
That's a good question. I probably should look this up. Oh, there's too much stuff on my desk. Did you say pray?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Where are the nearest ones? Oh, okay. So it's going to be actually... This is a really big map.
Yeah.
She's actually going to lead you back downstairs. And she leads you back downstairs and takes you down to one of the rooms that are kind of designated as just like servant quarters down kind of over, let's see, I'll move you over in this area, or actually no, is that right? Too many rooms? No, sorry, north. Over in this area, which is the middle one. And they kind of put you in this room here. Come here, move. She just kind of sets you in this room. You see that there's like a little vanity in the room and just a nice quiet place where you can clean yourself up. And she leaves you with a pitcher of water and a damp rag if you want to. It gives you some privacy.
Just really like, and then just start cleaning it up.
Yeah. That shit.
Like, God damn it. And then just like, as if it, try and clean it as much as you can, and then try to head back upstairs.
Okay. And what is everybody else doing? You guys head into the maze?
Sure do.
Okay, Cruz is gonna hang around, and Cruz kind of spots Mira being led away, or actually, no, I don't know if he actually recognizes her. Let's see. See if he
Fast and
does.
Furious at it again.
Actually, Varen, you run, or Jen, you roll for him. Roll perception.
19.
Okay, yeah, he kind of figures out from Mira's hair that it's her and being led away, and he just kind of keeps an eye on it, but doesn't really move to help out. He just kind of mills around. So you guys head into the maze, and I'll say make a survival check to see if you can recall the way to the actual thing.
Please.
Okay, that's good. 18.
18? Okay. You manage to make your way back to the same statue where you
still,
almost met your end.
Is it still pushed aside?
No, it is not.
Okay. Ellie?
Yeah. Can I actually inspect it? I'm no Mara, but see if there's any traps.
Oh, that's a good idea. Same.
Okay, go ahead and make investigation checks.
All right. Oh, that's bad.
I got 12.
The trap is that there's a giant bone devil. No, I'm just kidding. From what you can tell, there's no traps on the outside of it, no.
Well, when I opened it last time, it didn't. The statue didn't kill me. Something else tried, but that didn't kill me.
But I'm sure they may have upped their security if last time they almost had a breach.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I would like to assist.
Power couple.
All right, power couple.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, go.
Fast and Furious.
I'll take that 15 and strength check.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an 18.
All right, that is enough. You manage to push the statue aside, and you see a dark stairway heading down.
Okay, let me.
And you see there's a little bit of light at the end of the stairway. That seems to end in a hallway.
Mind if I stealth ahead?
Go ahead.
I stealth ahead.
Okay, so let me bring up the next map.
Let me roll my sneak.
Well, that's sneak.
All right.
Oh shit! My sneak is a 27.
Holy
Fuck!
So,
Nice.
I do sneak good.
You sneak.
Alina and
I sneak goodly.
Varen.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Whatever that was.
He doesn't even care. She's like, sure, mom, sure.
Why are you making these sounds at me, Mom? All right, so now you guys control your characters. You see that the hallway at the bottom of the stairs opens up into a curved hall that curves to either side, and you do see that there are carvings of the moon.
I was gonna say that's totally the moon. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a sneak as well, just in case.
Okay.
I am a little bit ahead.
Yeah, that's fine, but I want to sneak. I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to be like, hey.
In which direction are you going?
I'm going to take my left, the right map's right.
Can you pick it? Pick it?
Oh
Like
shit,
here?
that's right. Yeah, I go this way.
I got a
Cool.
19, by the way.
Okay. And you guys are both heading in that direction?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'm
You
gonna
see
go
that
about 20 feet ahead, just in case if I get caught, she doesn't also get caught.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a perception check, both of you.
All right.
Okay.
14.
Okay. And Alina?
No.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
I got a what?
Okay. The whole place just seems quiet.
Oof.
Okay.
You do feel like you hear kind of your footsteps echo a little bit. But in general, it just seems to be strangely quiet.
What footsteps? I don't leave footsteps.
Well, Alina's heavy ass footsteps, because she leaves footsteps.
I rolled a 19 for stealth. That's pretty good for my heavy ass self.
That's true.
I'm
Alright.
gonna scoot further down this way.
Okay. Lena, you following?
Yeah, like, yeah, I'll be like back here.
Cool. Okay, and you do see that the hallway begins to open up a little bit more as you head further down. and you see that at the end of the hallway seems to be a doorway to a far room, and you see a couple offshoots to either side.
I'm going to hang behind the corner here and look around.
Okay. Go ahead and make your perception check.
All right. 16.
16. Thank you for the follow, Pharaoh's Productions. Nice.
Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you do see around the corner, you peek and you see a sliver of what seems to be an altar room.
Ah, shit. All right. Anybody in there?
From what you can see, no. The place is eerily quiet.
I'm going to look around and then I'm going to quietly like dart across here.
Okay.
Now, is this a doorway?
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna peek inside there too.
Okay. Go ahead and make your perception check.
All right. That's a natural 20.
Very nice.
26 matters.
From your vantage point, you see another short hallway with a staircase that leads to another doorway.
Up or down?
Up. Right here. Or ping.
And the end of the hall?
Right here. Oh, you go and check this one.
Perception
Again. Yeah.
Right. 15.
15? Okay. Again, you see another empty room. It seems to be another smaller altar.
No signs of life though?
Nope. You do see that there are little like scuff marks on the floor that seems to like people have moved through here.
Okay.
I will say do an investigation check real quick.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. 23.
23. Near the altar, you do see some flecks of something that looks to possibly be dried blood.
Ah, of course. Okay. I move back up to rejoin Alina. I convey this information. There's an altar down south, staircase to the east. Some kind of altar room in the center west back up there. I think we should scout this floor before going anywhere on other levels. What are your thoughts?
Figure out what's on this floor first and where they would be keeping that stone if anywhere here.
My guess is the full moon.
Probably.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sneak into that room. I'm gonna do it.
All right.
Do it.
So
I'm gonna do the sneak.
Make it all pretty for you guys so you can see what's going on.
Might I remind Varen that she does have pass without trace.
Shit, I did. Shit, we do.
You do,
Shit.
but you didn't use it.
Sure did.
Sure didn't.
You sneak into this room and you see what would normally be a very gorgeous altar. This whole temple is very beautiful. It's very lovely. However, there is an overwhelming feeling of dread as you enter this room. And you notice that the full moon, even though it appears white here, is actually red. And this whole place just has just a feeling of evil about it.
Please be careful, Link. The blood moon rises.
Please be what?
That's from
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
So sorry.
I haven't gotten through that. I probably should have.
Okay. Can I make like can I insight the room? Like
Make an investigation check.
Pretty evil.
Okay.
Nice.
21.
Oh.
21, okay. You see that the full moon itself looks to be shifting ever so slightly, almost like it is liquid.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Sure, yeah. I'm gonna do that. It's magic. It's gotta be magic, right? Right. Yeah, totally. I'm real scared right now. Oh, that's a natural one.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
It's blood magic. She should be familiar with that. I
Wait,
wanna.
hey, rude.
I want to investigate the room.
Same.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'm gonna go over here and investigate over here.
I got
Critted roll.
No. 14.
14. 14. Okay, you pretty much see the same thing, that there is a full moon that is blood red, that is strangely kind of shifting around almost like a liquid.
Is this a new moon?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that just seems to be like obsidian or whatever and set in the floor.
Is that a doorway on the south edge?
Is that a what?
Is that a doorway on the south edge?
Yeah, right here.
Yes. You see a pair of doorways that lead out.
Are they like...
Can we look into it?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check.
All right. Oh, I'm so scared. 22.
Oh, you got, I rolled a 3.
All right. So
I don't see shit.
Alina's not paying attention, but
It is
then
your local
do
Wiz
see,
character.
Yeah, you do see that this doorway opens up into a small hallway that leads into another room.
Okay.
There's no altar in this room, but there seems to be like a little raised dais. All throughout this temple, you do see that there are footprints that are kind of, you see a little bit of dirt from what's probably that hedge maze outside. It's hard to tell how many people have been through here, but this has been used fairly frequently.
I'm gonna go out the west edge and listen here before continuing.
Okay, go ahead and make your perception check.
24.
24. Again, everything is eerily silent.
Okay. Peek around the corner.
Peek around the corner. You got another hallway that opens up to the west, and you have another doorway to the south.
Peek around both doorways.
Okay, go ahead and make your other perception checks.
All right, for the west doorway, 9. For the south doorway, 23.
Okay. With both of them, you see just an empty hall.
Oh, it's pretty much...
You notice that each of the rooms that you come into have a different phase of the moon.
Yep. Sure is.
But that's pretty much all you really gather from this place.
Hey, okay, so I go back to Alina, and I say, I think we start south. What are your thoughts?
Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go with your ideas.
All right, let's go to the
Alina's
south.
gonna be like, I totally concur.
I concur. All right, I'm peeking there.
All right, heading down south.
Make my perception check.
You don't have to because this is open.
Oh, okay.
But it is basically just an open hall that opens to east and west.
Look
And
down.
there's no door. Yeah, there's no doorway. There's just open
look
hallways.
East. And you
I'll
can
look west. Oh, that's bad. That's a 10.
A perception?
Yes.
I got an 18.
Well, you don't have to because it's just
okay.
an open hall.
Oh.
Yeah. But you do see that these also open into another hallway and to another
Fucking hate hallways
So-
so much.
room,
Oh, okay.
which again have another phase of the moon in each of these rooms.
I'm gonna assume these connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we infer that?
Yeah, you can infer
Okay.
and connect.
So I turn to Alina and I say, I think it's time we go upstairs.
Okay.
Okay. I'm a roll d20. Odds we go west. Evens we go east.
Okay.
East.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna go up. We're gonna scoot up these stairs right here,
Cool.
and we go.
Yeah.
Yum.
And you see that these small stairs open up to an area that is just a full moon. This one is not red. However, there does seem to be a handprint that seems to have some like blood that has been pressed on it.
Okay.
Can I investigate it?
Sure. Investigate the moon.
It's just a 10.
10.
I
Okay,
have
yeah, you
plus
just
0 investigation.
There's
yeah, you just see the blood print.
one more thing I want to do, which is go back to the west.
Noom.
And
That's what I think every time you do that. Noom.
and look up.
And again, you see
sorry.
another room that also has a full moon in it.
Handprint.
No, not in this one. You don't really see anything. But you do see like there's a little bit of dirt and stuff that seems like people have moved around in here.
I look at Alina and I say, Obviously, I'm not going to because it's a shit idea, but I want to cut my hand and put it on the moon.
You could just. Oh, I mean, you can if you want. I was gonna have a similar idea.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Fast and furious.
All right, give me.
Okay. So,
Hang on one sec. Before you do that, let me go get something real quick.
Oh shit! I don't like that.
Oh no.
That's
Hi, guys.
terrifying.
Welcome to our death.
Thanks, I hate it.
Well,
no.
we're called Fast and Furious, not smart and whatever.
Okay.
So
I don't like that smile that Solani has.
hey, this is mildly terrifying.
We're gonna like have to find another fucking bone devil, aren't we?
That'd be so fucking funny. Yeah. So I'm just going to reach into my bag, draw my short sword, do a quick and kind of like twist my hand around, get it all bloody, and just
Okay. You place it on there, and you see
gonna regret this.
Alina. You're just kind of watching her, and she just puts her hand, and you see nothing happens. But Varen, you feel strangely ill inside.
Do I? Do
I
I?
feel like there is a weird sort of. It's almost like, you know, when you go up an elevator too fast and like your stomach kind of turns.
Yeah.
You feel like almost like your stomach starts to turn, and then your vision kind of transfers, and you see yourself in a place that is basically a massive wasteland. You see it is red. You see that there are massive armies clashing somewhere beneath you, and you hear a horrifying voice in your mind saying, "Do you wish to serve?"
Who are you?
You feel that a strange probing, and then you feel that sickness kind of fill you even more. And you hear the voice say, "If you have to ask, you don't belong here." Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Probably not enough. That's a 14.
14? Ooh, okay. Where am I?
Does she still? Is her hand still on the moon?
I add on.
Hannah's still on the moon. From what you can tell, there is nothing happening. She is just focused. Where the hell are my D10s?
I
There it is.
also am going to add on to my question. Do I know what Asmodeus's like title would be?
Hang on one second. You take 15 points of
Psychic damage?
thank you. I'm like mental
Yeah,
damage, no
okay.
psychic damage, and you feel almost your form could be thrust back from the moon, and Lena, you see her just kind of jolt back and pull her hand off the moon. Make an Arcana check as far as what you know about Asmodeus.
Okay. Because if I can figure out what to call him, that is a synthetic 20.
Wait, what are you trying to figure out?
What the appropriate title would be to call him.
You know that Asmodeus is the Lord of the Nine Hells. However, you do know, from what you could tell, the voice sounded female.
Any idea who it could be?
With the nat 20, and from what you've researched,
Oh, synthetic 20.
or synthetic 20. Okay, well, with synthetic 20, even so, that's pretty good. And you did do some research. You know that there are several lords that go beneath Asmodeus, and one of them is Zariel,
Okay.
who is the lord of the first level of hell, which is Avernus.
Okay, so I turn to Alina. I say, I think I know what's going on, but I have to try again.
At this point, you see the moon shift strangely, and something start to form out of the center of it, almost as if the moon itself is stretching.
Can I run forward and try and put my hand back on it?
You can, but first I'm gonna have you roll initiative.
Okay.
Because something's going out at you, and let me find this real quick. Hang on one second.
Oh, that was so bad.
Where am I looking for? Come back here. Switch to some battle music. Mira, you're having the time of your life upstairs. Just so you know,
We're just fighting demons. It's fine.
You're just having a ball upstairs. You're just having all the fun.
Remind me that tributes are a thing.
Remind you that what?
Tributes are a thing.
Yes. Okay, let me look this up real quick. I need to look up some stats. Oh, I need another encounter sheet.
We gonna fight so many demons and probably die.
You keep splitting up the party and fighting demons.
Because, of course, putting our bloody hand on something in a fucking clearly demonic temple is fucking smart.
Hey, I mean, that's why I asked.
No, this is not just...
After she almost died the last time, Maren just does not learn.
Fast and furious, not smart and curious.
Like
Yes!
I love that. That is really freaking cool. All right. Let me look at this. Okay, so you see, this is not a bone devil, but you see another winged creature appear before you. And this one is gripping a very long, barbed sword. And it looks to be covered in just this really tightly stretched gray skin. So go ahead and roll your initiative if you haven't already.
I got 16.
16 for Lena.
I got an 11 because I rolled a 1.
Varen and
I still can't believe you have fucking plus 10 initiative.
I rolled a 1. Okay.
Okay, we go first.
Yes. So hang on one second. Let me write this down. And all right. So go ahead and make your Lena's first. So what would you like to do, Lena?
Bonus action rage. Swipe twice. Oh god, that's so fucking shitty. God, that's not gonna hit. Oh yeah, because it's not my fucking sun sword. It's a fucking 12 and a 9.
Damn. Okay. No, that does not hit.
Yeah, I rolled a 6 and a 3.
Okay. And I probably should well, I didn't have a thing for it. Whatever. You guys are in the room with it.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a room either.
Yeah, it's melee. You guys are just gonna wail on it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, is there anything else that you want to do? Bonus? You already raged, right?
Yeah, I already raged.
Okay. So next up, Varen.
Can I scoot around to flank it?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna swing 3 times.
All right. Go ahead.
26.
Hits.
But
27.
Hits.
15.
Does not hit.
Ah, shit. All right, that's fine.
so it's we're
but
flanking it.
Oh shit, I rolled shit damage. It takes 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
And how does it seem to affect it?
Let's see. It.
Did I carve some out of it? Does it not give a shit?
I mean, you hit it. It takes damage.
Okay.
But that's all you really notice about that.
Okay.
All right. Next up is the creature. Let's see. It is going to do a multi-attack.
That's fair.
Grim loss.
Actually, okay, no, hang on one second. Before it does that, it is going to use its reaction, Vicious Reprisal, to make a free attack against Varen.
That's fair.
It's going to bite you.
But Grimlost is saving my ass out here. Yeah.
Thank you.
So this is going to be a bite attack. And that's 11, so that's not going to hit you.
Nope.
So now it's going to do its regular multi-attack. Again, against Varen, since it's already engaged with you.
That's fair.
That is an 18 for the first hit with a longsword.
Negatory.
And the other one's not going to hit either. That's a 17.
Nope.
All right, both of those miss. So next up, Alina.
I'm gonna hit one. I'll fucking pull out my fantasy lightsaber.
Uh-huh.
Stun sword. Fuck this guy.
You have advantage 'cause you're flanking.
Yeah, I better fucking have advantage. Okay, 11 and a 9, so that's plus 8, so one is 19, and the other one's 17.
Both hit.
Fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm hitting a third time also. That was a 5, so.
Fast and furious.
8 plus 5, that's 12, right? No, 13.
13 points of damage.
No, 13. Does 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, so let me roll damage now. Sorry. Ooh, fuck yeah. Oh wait, no, fuck! This is not a D12! I rolled 11 and 12 on my 2D12, but it's a D8.
Shit.
Yeah.
Love it.
Shit.
Murder him.
I did roll 2 7s though, so that's 2 7s plus 4. So 14 plus 4, that's 18 plus 10.
24.
That's
28.
28.
28.
28. Damn, girl.
God. Yes.
All right.
Get it!
It is going to use its vicious reprisal to attack you back in retaliation for that. That's not going to hit. That's a 10.
No.
Okay. So next up is Varen.
All right, I'm gonna hit 3 times.
Go ahead.
That's a natural 20.
Very nice.
That's a 23. And a 14 does not hit.
Okay.
So for the critical hit, we're looking at 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
And for the normal hit, 6 more.
6. Okay.
How's it looking?
It's looking fine.
Okay.
Okay. No.
Okay. Next up is going to be the creature. It is going to go reckless.
Yeah.
Which will give it advantage on its attacks since you guys are already flanking it.
Shit.
And it is going to do a multi-attack against Varen.
That's fair.
So it's going to do 1 longsword attack and 1 claw attack.
All right.
With advantage. That was a shit roll. That's a 12 for longsword. That's not going to hit. So, God, I'm rolling so bad. That's not going to hit either. That's 14. Okay, it misses both times.
All right.
Damn. All right, Lena.
I'm gonna hit twice. It's a good thing that third hit didn't fucking hit because I remember I'm not frenzy. I'm just okay.
And you have advantage.
Okay, cool. I rolled 18 and 12 on one, then 2 14. So I'm gonna take the 18 and the 14 plus 8. So that's 26 for one, and
22.
22
Wait,
for
no.
the other. Yeah.
So you both hit.
Yeah. I can reroll that. Okay, so it's gonna be that's 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage. And that is more than enough to take it out.
Fuck yeah.
Again, much like the Bone Devil, it like goes up in a green flame and burns to ashes, and the ashes fall upon the moon and then just sort of vanish.
I'm going to take my hand, shove it onto the moon, and say, I'm here. I am here for your master, not for you.
Why
Make a
would you
perception check.
do that?
Because I'm stupid. 25.
I just want the fucking
25. You don't hear a response.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Well,
I want to go back to the main altar room and I want to search for anywhere that this stone might be.
I'm
Okay.
going to inspect the red moon.
All right. Go ahead and make your investigation checks. Oh, wrong
I'm looking
music.
for the stone in the
Fuck me
moon.
over.
That's a 23.
Okay. You inspect the moon and you see that it is a pool of blood.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Um,
Not one.
Shit,
From what you can tell, there's nowhere the stone could be hidden. There is
Pull
just
blood.
well, unless they toss you to pull blood. So if you want to reach in there, you can. But there are no there's no furniture. There's it's just flat altars and pillars. And from what you can tell, no secret compartments.
I look at Alina, I'm just like, I'm gonna reach in.
Hey. I rolled a
I
14,
reach-
but whatever.
I lean forward and I reach directly into the center of the pool of blood.
It is warm. It is sticky. You feel around for a minute, but you find nothing.
Okay.
It's just gross. It's
Yeah.
just blood.
Just gross. Okay.
Just gross.
What about the new moon?
The new moon is just obsidian. It's just set in the floor, and it's you just walk on it.
It has to be somewhere in here, because god fucking damn it. I'm checking every single one of these fucking rooms if I have to.
Okay. Go ahead and make a blanket investigation check.
Hashtag same. I'll take east if you take west.
Yeah.
Another 23.
Investigation is 0, so I got an 18.
Okay. You guys go through thoroughly, find as much as you can. There is no stone in this temple.
And no secret doors, no...
Nothing that you can tell other than the entrance.
Damn.
I'm scared that they already gave it to this fucking demon.
I'm gonna go back to the other moon with the bloody handprint.
Okay.
God damn it, I'm gonna go with her.
I'm gonna try on this one. What do you
Okay.
think?
Do you want me to try it instead?
They know me.
That might not be a good thing, because we're talking about hell.
Mira, what are you doing in the ballroom at this point, or in the manor? They've been
I do have
down.
experience with.
Yeah, at this point, they've been gone for a while. What are you doing up in them?
So, I went back upstairs,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and look. I'm gonna get the champagne and try and start a fire in the corner secretly, because I needed to move.
Okay, you're gonna try and start a fire in the corner. Go ahead and make a perception check real quick.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, come on, baby girl. You can't do this. Not today. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural
As you
20.
go to kind of try and start a fire in the corner, you notice who you recognize from your dream as Lady Cassalanter, even in her mask. She's wearing the same mask as in your dream. And you see her whispering off to the side to someone, and she seems slightly agitated.
Ooh. I throw away. I dump the champagne that I was gonna set on fire, and try and get closer, but not stealthily.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth.
Okay, I have bad dice. That is another natural 20. I'm switching out dice.
You have bad dice, and you got another natural
Why?
20.
Okay, but I don't know what to...
Okay, well,
Keep using the same fucking dice, Phoebe, I swear to God.
you hear her say something or hear a servant, or say something to a servant. Says, "We have intruders. We need to move the timetable."
No.
The what table?
The timetable.
Ooh. God damn it, you both have the earrings.
Yep.
That was a smart plan, guys.
I
All right.
told Baron to give it to fucking someone.
There wasn't a way for me to get all the way down there.
You could.
Varen, you cut your hand, place it on the moon.
I was gonna say, I promised this was before I heard that conversation. I was gonna tell Varen that they probably do know we're here. So since we already checked, we should probably go. And I promised this was before I heard that conversation as a player.
You still putting your hand on the moon?
2 seconds. Yes.
What?
What?
How long did it take last time? 3 seconds?
How long did it take for what?
To do the thing.
To get a response?
Yeah.
It took a few minutes. or not a
Oh,
few
a few
minutes, but like
minutes.
a few moments. So like 10 seconds or so.
Would I estimate that there's enough time, just in general? No, actually, I have no idea. I'm gonna do it. Yeah,
All right. You place your hand on the moon, and
I would have no idea.
You wait for a few minutes,
A few seconds.
or a few seconds, and no response.
All right, let's go.
We're leaving. Let's go.
All right.
We're outie.
Mira, let me move back to the other thing. Where are we at? You were on the second floor. So you were up here. Are you still trying to start a fire?
Can I roll for something to figure out how to move this guy? But I don't want to do it bad.
No, I mean you have to figure it out. What do you want to do?
Oh my god. Do I see any other? I see other nobles like mingling up stairs, right?
Yeah, there's nobles all around. They're hanging around.
I'm just gonna. You know what? No, I'm gonna cast suggestion. Wait. Okay, no. Before I cast suggestion, is the guard? Can I tell if he's like an elf by any chance?
Make an investigation check.
That's ridiculous. 20 something. 26.
26. Okay, from what you can tell, he looks human.
Is he wearing a hat?
Yeah, they're all wearing helmets.
Do I know if disguise self could be not disguise self, but like a hat of disguise could be a helmet? Do I know that? Would I?
A hat of disguise can pretty much look as whatever it wants to look at.
Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna like. Is there like a window where I can like hide behind the drapes or something?
There in the area that you're in. No, there are windows like further, like in this room here. There's windows.
Okay, that still would have to. You would still need to technically.
Yeah, and there's windows back here too. So.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go up to him and say like, "Oh, excuse me, could you go find my friend for me and tell him that what time it is?" Yeah, I'm gonna cast suggestion. That's
Okay. So what does he have to do for a suggestion?
Go find.
No,
What kind of save?
Oh, saving throw. 14 for
Wisdom?
yes, wisdom.
That's a 12. So, the guard blinks and moves away from his post and starts heading downstairs to. I'm assuming you're sending him after Caesar?
No.
Which friend are you sending him after?
Cruz.
Cruz. Okay. And
Tell
you're
him
having
what
him
time
go
it
get Cruz to do what?
Tell him what time it is.
To tell him what time it is. Okay.
Yep.
So the guard's going to head downstairs, and you now have access to this area.
Okay, I'm gonna sneakily go up there.
Go stealth.
Anyone got a trivia?
Oh, jeez.
That was a natural one.
Okay, you're not being sneaky. The other guests see you move into this room. They don't really do anything because they're just there and they don't really care, and the guard's not there, so they just assume that it's fine. But they do see you going into this area. And you see another long hallway that opens up to another area.
Hi guys, I'm a bad rogue. Okay, I'm just gonna start like poking my head through like any door.
Okay. You start kind of peeking into doors, and most of these rooms look to be guest rooms. I don't think, let me see if there's anything of note in any of these guest rooms. Where are all my maps? There they are. They're on the second floor. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
21.
21. Okay, so the first room that you poke your head into, I'm just going to put you there, is this one here, which appears to be a very fancy office. There you find, there's a suit of armor that's standing by the door. You see there's a desk there, and there's a bunch of like legal papers and tomes and stuff around.
I'm gonna. Do I have detect magic? No, I do not. I'm gonna use Mage Hand to touch and like to. I'm not gonna touch anything, but I'm gonna use Mage Hand to like look through the desk.
Okay. You do find, even with Mage Hand, the desk is locked.
Ooh. I'm gonna unlock it.
All right, go ahead and make your thieves' tools check.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, this is all happening while you guys are down in the temple.
Yep.
24.
24. You managed to pop the lock on that drawer easily enough. You see that there's a bunch of there's about 13 sealed scroll tubes.
Ooh.
And go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 20.
And the
That's
kind
like
of
the
the back,
saddest way I've heard a natural 20 down.
in kind of the back of the drawer, you see something kind of a symbol set into the drawer itself. That is 3 triangles that form one long triangle. And it looks kind of like it's carved out of the actual wood.
Ooh. Can I tell, like... Can I see if it needs to be activated, or...
It looks like, from what you can tell from the wear and tear, it looks like it's something that has been pressed before.
Touching it.
You touch it very gingerly, and a small drawer pops open.
Ooh.
And inside, you see a green stone about that big.
Fucking knew it.
Okay. She's gonna like...
You better put that shit in the bag of holding, because that's a separate dimension, okay? Just putting that out there.
Yeah, she's gonna like take it and like go ahead and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. So you kind of shuffle around, get under your skirts, manage to somehow like get the pocket open and get it under the bag of holding, and then put your skirts back over it. And at this point, you hear a little bit of shuffling coming up the hall.
Okay.
It sounds like footsteps coming
Okay.
closer.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like sneak out as fast as I can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Ooh, okay, that's not bad. 27.
27. You
That's not
managed.
bad.
Yeah, you managed to pop out of the hall long enough. You pop your head out and you see Seether, who seems to be kind of sneaking on the other end of the hall. He hasn't noticed you, but you have managed to kind of sneak out of the room without him seeing you.
Okay.
Did you put anything back, like the door or anything?
Now I'm gonna go back inside it.
No, don't. I'm just asking.
Oh, never mind.
What are you doing?
Player, not character. I'm not there.
That's true.
I'm gonna follow Seether.
Okay, do you alert him of your presence?
Not for a little bit.
You follow him and he's sneaking up to the next room here. He takes a kind of peeks inside. He's actually coming from the opposite direction from you. He came from like here. And he kind of goes inside his room and peeks inside and sees another guest room. But there's nothing of... Let me double check if there's nothing of note in this room. Oh no, okay, so this is the master bedroom. Hey. So he sneaks inside this bedroom and carefully shuts the door behind him.
That's the size of my house. Like, that bedroom is the size of my house.
So you open the door, and he, again, but with your stealth, he doesn't notice you for a moment, but you see him searching around, looking at the walls for a moment, and then looking at the bedroom, at the bed itself, and at the lockbox. So go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception is beautiful. So that is a synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20, you see on the walls, there are beautiful paintings all along the walls, specifically 9 of them. And they all seem to be depicting a different type of landscape, all of which seems to be heavily red and something sinister.
It so happens that there's 9 circles of hell, or layers of hell, just saying.
You hear a voice in the back of your head.
DJ, look what I found! Whispering.
He just pops up and is just like, Jesus, what? Don't sneak up on me like that.
Look what I found. Look what I fucking... Look. Oh, wait.
It's in your bag, so you shuffle under your skirts and he just looks at you like, what? And you bring up the stone and he says, is that what I think it is?
I don't know. I hope so. I found it in the office. Yeah.
And he's just like, where did you keep that?
Like here. And then like she puts it back in and then like does the whole, everything again.
Okay. And he's like, okay, we'll just keep it there. And at this point you hear a bell chime. And Alina and Varen, you hear the bell chime too around the time when you're leaving the temple and you're heading out through the maze.
It's nice.
And Seether's like, we need to go back downstairs. They're going to be expecting us for the toast. Let me look around here real quick. And he's gonna try and pick the lock himself. He's not that great at picking locks, but no, he's bad at it. He can't get the lock on the lockbox open. So he kind of gestures to you and says, like, you want to give this a try?
Yes, I'm really good at this. Hopefully. 19.
That is more than enough. You managed to pop the lock like a pro. And inside you see, looks to be a couple folded red robes with gold masks on the inside of it.
Okay.
And Seether's just like, this is what we are looking for. Do you have room in your, whatever that is under your skirts for these?
Yes.
So he hands them to you. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, thank you for that. He shoves them to you to put into the bag.
I mean, there's currently a pussy just like climbing all over me, so.
Oh, you guys got shuffled around.
I'm sorry, my video got frozen.
Oh, I'm
That's
Elena
okay.
now.
I'm
Yeah.
Maya. Oh my god, I told
Yeah,
you.
that's okay, we're almost done. But he hands everything to you to put back into your bag. I'm assuming you do that.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. And he basically takes you by the arm and heads you down. You basically hold arm in arm like you guys are guests, and he heads you, leads you back downstairs to the ballroom where everybody has gathered for the Founders Day toast. Wrong map. Hang on.
Do we make it back in time for the toast?
Yeah, you guys make it back in time for the toast. And you guys take up your post. Like, where do you guys want to be posted?
Edge.
I want to see if I can get close to Mayra.
You
Okay.
don't recognize me. You know?
You guys can't.
try.
Yeah, you guys aren't allowed in the ballroom. You basically are allowed to kind of hang out on the outside. You guys are guards. Like, you hang out on the outside.
I thought there were guards in the ballroom.
There are guards milling around here. Or why isn't it pinging? Here we go. Like, kind of right outside the doors.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll hang around there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll hang around there.
Okay, cool. Mira, Seether leads you into the ballroom, and everybody is gathered around, and Lord and Lady Cassalanter head to the middle of the room. That's kind of, imagine that this is actually not a statue but a dais, and they're standing there and they're making their Founders Day toast, which I didn't write a speech for. I probably should have, but basically they're just saying the servants are going around passing around flutes of glasses and with like champagne in them, with, or not champagne, like wine in them,
Don't
and
drink it.
And they do hand them to the guards as well if you want to drink it as well.
No.
And they basically raise their hands and basically say words about the city, how wonderful it is to be a part of Waterdeep now. They are so grateful for all the support that all the houses that have gathered here have given them. And to celebrate the founding of the city with a toast. And so they raise the glasses. I'm drinking as we do the toast.
Yeah.
So yes, and we say cheers.
Is Seat there drinking it?
Yes, he is.
Okay, she's drinking it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Ellington,
Okay.
there's a cat clawing at my wrist right now.
I'm just saying, when they're offering the drink to the fucking guards, you shouldn't fucking drink it.
Okay. So, sorry. Oh my god, the screens are all messed up, so it made me confused. So Alina, what are you doing with the wine glass? You're just pretending?
Yeah, I'm not drinking it. No, I'm not drinking.
You're just
I'll
holding
throw
it?
it like a fucking plant or something. It's like, yeah.
Okay. And Baron?
Same.
Okay, cool. Alright, so, Mira, make a constitution save.
I fucking told you.
Three. No, 13.
Oh god. It's probably still gonna fail.
Okay. You take 55 points of poison damage.
Holy fuck!
You see everybody in the ballroom, all the nobles, sit there next to you, bow over, and immediately start to vomit blood. Seether collapses.
She's gonna heal him.
Everybody collapses.
You collapse, you can't.
And
Oh wait, you have fucking. Oh no, you have.
you failed your saving throw, so you are actually paralyzed. Listen. So everybody around collapses, and you guys in the hallway, you see several of the guards who have collected around you, also and have drank the wine, have also started immediately retching, and you can kind of hear some retching happening inside this room.
If
And-
I look inside the room, are the only ones that are up are Lady and Lord Castle?
Lord and Lady Cassalanter, who are standing there looking very, very pleased that their plan has come to fruition. You also notice that there are a handful of other people, their servants particularly, who have not been affected and are also standing around. And they seem to be very happy that things have gone the way that they were supposed to go. But pretty much every noble that was in attendance, which are some of the most powerful people in the city, are all dead or dying at this point in the center of this room.
I'm gonna do it because I know Mara's in there. I'm gonna fucking go into the room and I'm gonna signal to Varen, and I'm trying to find Mara.
You head into the room, and Lord and Lady Cassalanter immediately look towards you, and their eyes narrow, and Lady Cassalanter says, "Well, we can't have this." And
I'm with her.
And we will pick this up next week because we can't go into initiative. But
Yikes.
we will be starting initiative next week.
Hashtag yikes.
I fucking hate this. Oh.
Fun times.
Well, shit, y'all.
Actually, not next week. Week after, because we won't be playing next week because I will be at D&D Live. So, fun times.
Oh
Yes.
no!
Well, shit, y'all.
That's true. You can give it another tribute again, Mag. Thank you guys for hanging out with us and for watching all these terrible decisions that they have made. Let me see one thing. Let me just check because I completely forgot. But there is.
How many servants were there in the ballroom?
There were about 5 that actually serve them and are actually part of their their thing. Where the hell did I do his stats? Oh, there they are. Yeah, Seether's unconscious.
Shit.
Told y'all not to drink the fucking wine.
You know,
She doesn't have the ring. You guys.
Dude, okay, but like, if you were like, if you overheard like we need to fucking move things up or
okay,
whatever.
but also she's, you know, the person who she thinks is the smartest person there is Seether, and if she's drinking,
I would have like waited until like, I mean, not saying that you should, but I like, me personally, I'd be like, let's see what everybody else does after they drink, and then I'll fucking play dead.
Oh my god.
Yes. All right. So we will not be having a game next week because it will be at D&D Live. My game, which is the Cocktail Crew, will be playing on Sunday at 4 p.m. at twitch.tv/D&D Live 2. There's like 4 different channels. I'll be on the second channel. There's a lot of really cool events happening at that event. So they have the regular D&D channel that will be showing stuff on the main stage, and then they have like 4 different podcasting channels, and it's going to be really, really cool. So check it out next week, and we'll try and host the channel on Plot Hunters if we can. And other than that, Adriana, you have any games you playing in?
Yeah.
Oh, as always.
I always do.
Yeah.
This Tuesday, I'm going to be over at Indoor Adventure. I'm going to be playing a one-shot by the amazing R. Justice. And I'm going to be playing Water Generosity Barbarian, because I've been wanting to go back into my Barbarian characters. And on Wednesday, I'm going to be starting our Session 0 for the new Ghost of Saltmarsh. This is going to be like a prequel to how we all meet. And then the following week, we'll do the first Ghost of Saltmarsh campaign episode, because it comes out the day before. And then Thursday, this is going to be over at Dammit Berry's channel. Thursday, I'm going to be there as well, playing Horde of the Dragon Queen, my Shattered High. With Ghost of Saltmarsh, I'm playing a Chiefling Warlock. And that's it. And no Saturday here. And for everyone, just in case, I should have Mayra's art, which is so beautiful. You guys need to see it. I should have Mayra's art right before Monday. You're going to love it. I'm gonna post it on the Plot Hunters Twitter and my Twitter. So if you follow them and follow me, you're gonna see it, and it's gonna be great. And she looks beautiful, and I love her.
She looks appropriately prissy, and I love it.
She does. She has a little poofy like sleeves and everything in a pink bow.
Yes. Anybody else have anything to plug over here?
Nope.
Cool. Awesome. Well, we will see you guys. We are a proud member of the Nerdsmith Network, so if you want to see more awesome D&D content or any other like really cool like nerdy content, go to nerdsmith.org. We have lots of really cool shows. And I honestly can't remember which show we were having this week, but we had One Radio is one of my favorites of them, and there's Countless Heroes, and they have stuff on their Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/wearenerdsmith. And a bunch of awesome stuff there. So lots of content. And we shall see you guys on, what day is that? That will be the weekend after next.
The 25th.
25th. So we will see you guys again.
So long.
I know, when we miss a week, it's just like it feels forever. But we will see you guys on the 25th, and we will finish up this battle with the Cassalanters. This is gonna be fun.
God,
you guys are fighting both of them. This is gonna be fun.
There's that 1 HP. Always good. Always good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great way to end things. All right, everybody have a good night.
Night.